Hey nerds, welcome to Jerry Bear Reacts. Today we're going to react to Marcel Gerard, Little Warrior. Posted by, of course, Daddy Negan, who you'll see all throughout the week here. 384,000 views with a runtime of 525. If you want to watch that uninterrupted, a link will be in the description box down below, as well as a link for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. And Jerry does his best work behind the scenes. Normally, before these, I've been trying to get into a habit of letting people know when it's kind of like a first look or a blind react to a show I haven't watched. But if you are from around these parts, we've watched T.O., we've watched all of the originals. All 92 episodes are on the channel, as well as all 171 of the Vampire Diaries, and I'll probably say that during all these in case you want to check those out too. Anyways, let's get into it.
To be born, you must sacrifice. Do you have faith?
Yes.
Bro, they really just like just gaffled people.
Survived. Therefore, someone or something intervened.
Snap they shit.
Yes.
Yakum. One of my favorite things was him throwing that at her, or at little buddy on the horse. Yeah, no, duck that. Guess what? You're dead.
Something about seeing Davina fight. She didn't just go along to the slaughter, you know?
You're a survivor. I do. And survivors need names. How about Marcellus?
One survivor
Marcellus.
to another.
Marcellus?
All I want to do is keep you alive, I swear. I got you.
You won't let them hurt me?
No,
No, nobody's gonna touch you.
Never.
I won't let anyone hurt you, okay?
until you die.
Thank you for saving me that first time, and for everything else after.
Give him time.
Time will not bring Davina back. The one chance to save her was ruined by us for our ends.
Maybe it's the Michelsons who need to worry about
If
me.
you take that, you will be the last thing on Earth that can kill a Michelson. That's like
Well-
open declaration of war.
Klaus Marcel will betray us.
Bro.
I saw it with my own eyes.
With your
I
own
will
two
show
eyes.
you.
The prophecy.
I asked. I need your help.
begged for your help,
Then you shall have it.
and you left Davina to rot.
Gotta keep those clowns in mind.
I did everything you asked. I joined your stupid cult.
And a beautiful scene, by the way, of them fucking.
Friends
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
dust, because that's what you needed. I fought for hope. I kept Haley breathing.
Y'all.
I did everything.
You are treading very close to a dangerous decision.
The prophecy still stands. You cannot outrun it.
I'm asking you to choose wisely.
Marcel, you once drove the Michelsons out of this city by summoning the one person they fear most.
Michael.
Anybody who's not your family is nothing.
Remember, Marcel, this is your home. I am your family.
Nothing. And Elijah tore my heart out and threw me off a bridge.
Again, I have to clarify this every time he says it. You didn't get thrown off of a bridge. You fell because your heart was no longer in your chest. There's a huge difference, but I love that scene because the whole time Elijah's like, she's like shaking. And then Klaus's face of just being like his immediate like heartbreak of knowing what's happening.
And his brother just stood by and watched.
This time, you be the thing that they fear.
I'm gonna fight for my city,
New Orleans is our home, Marcel. And it's time we took it back.
and I will fight until I am dead.
Yes,
There
sir.
is only one justice left. He was one of us.
Little warrior.
Little warrior.
Forgive me, Marcel. The moment Davina Claire was lost, he became our foe, and a formidable one at that. He trusted with all of our secrets, and Nicholas, we betrayed him.
The Michelsons need to answer for this. I'm gonna make them answer.
Sacrifice the one fucking person that they loved. Ugh. Pain, little dude, pain.
You know, my father hated me too.
Hated your guts.
Truth is, Marcellus, family can be more than just those with whom we share blood. He wasn't worth a damn to me anyway.
Shut your dumb ass up.
The girl who was like a daughter to me was lost forever. And the only thing
Literal
that you could
daughter.
say was they did what they needed to do.
That's all we know how to do. Right or wrong, that's all my family has done for 1,000 years.
Oh, come on.
What? Was that Gia? Because that shit was...
For your violation.
I know exactly what I am, as I know that none of us are innocent in this. Least of all you and me.
To call me the one they call the Destroyer.
A destroyer.
Without turning into you. and now you can live the rest of your lives.
Knowing that your wretched existence continues only by my will.
Knowing that the only reason
You should have ripped his shit
you
out.
exist,
And if someone breaks those rules,
I don't break Marcel's rules.
they die.
mercy makes you weak.
Mercy is for the weak.
There's a bit
You
on the
taught me that
street,
too.
bro.
It's because
Jane
I'm
Ann.
showing you mercy. We're all monsters, Cammy. If you're powerful like Klaus is, you just don't have to bother hiding it.
Davina was powerful.
Good to see you, Marcel.
Fuck yes, she
She
was.
wasn't a monster.
No,
You
she
did it.
wasn't. Well, I mean, she
The love of my
had a little thing at the beginning. Bro, him looking like Lionel Richie in that scene fucks with me every time.
Wherever we want to. We can build a home together.
Hip, hip.
I do love New Orleans, and I watched it burn to the ground for you once before, Rebecca. And then I waited a century.
I'm gonna marry you someday.
I would never marry someone who couldn't best me in a jewel.
And you didn't even come back for me.
It's hard to hate the person who made you what you are.
Nicholas Michaels.
Once upon a time, you
Oh.
were my mentor.
My mentor.
Yes, my savior.
My savior.
My sire.
You've always said we choose our family. What am I to you, Klaus? So what am I to you, Klaus?
You choose that little whelp of your own family.
So you are family.
He
That
is
little whelp
family.
Is our family.
And you, Marcel, will always be my family. To my loving sister and my right-hand man and best friend, Marcel. May they find joy in each other.
They did. It took a fucking long time, but they finally did. Is that it? Okay.
It's easy to get a quote at Liberty.
Shut up. Marcel is one of the pillars, honestly, of the whole show, because without Marcel, a lot of shit goes sideways, right? And Marcel gets shit on a whole bunch. He gets his ass beaten almost every episode. He literally takes this serum to make him an all-powerful creature, and nothing comes of it. I don't know Marcel. I don't know what happens to him after this show. I don't know if there's any mention of him within Legacies. But Marcel is a phenomenal character. And I tell you, one of my favorite moments of the entire show is the season finale of season 3. Season 3, episode 22 is amazing because Marcel takes back, right? Marcel's back as king. And you see his character evolution from him being on top to not being on top, to doing what Klaus says, to doing what Elijah says, to realizing he doesn't have to do those things. And then he does kind of fall back into the same pattern, but he loved and cared for Davina. That was his daughter. He loved and cared for Klaus. Even at the end of the day, after everything was done, like he cared for Klaus, even took him out of the garden, like out of the brick chamber he had, basically. The one thing that I wish would have happened, because I feel like everything was hashed, all beef was squashed. The one thing I don't feel like was ever reconciled was his relationship with Elijah. I understand why, but I kind of wish they could have worked it in one way or another, because seeing the old scenes of Elijah and Marcel together, and Marcel was young, and Elijah teaching him Shakespeare and teaching him how to play the piano and teaching him life, really, and having that close bond and separating that bond just to make his brother happy. And then them teaming up together for the Strix, you kind of feel like, you know, they were getting their connection back a little bit. And then Elijah had to make a split decision because he saw this prophecy, and the prophecy wasn't wrong any step along the way. And Elijah kind of did the right thing, not knowing that Marcel had taken the serum. In a sense, you can look at it like one thing that the originals and the Vampire Diaries does perfectly is you see both sides of the coin. So I just think, yeah, I wish they could have got reconciled, or a hug or something, you know, just one last farewell. If you want to see me cry like a baby, you can watch the season finale, or the series finale, excuse me. The originals is here on the channel. At some point, I'll upload that separately to make it easy for people to find. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. Links and everything in the description box down below. Playlist up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I will catch you on the next one.